Father Alan Weinert, and I'm pastor here of St. Mary Assumption Parish in the Lower Garden District of New Orleans. My very pleasant task to welcome you as we feature various aspects of this, as I said, very, very beautiful church. St. Mary Assumption is a landmark church in New Orleans. It's known for its beauty, its German Baroque architecture, very popular for weddings, and also it hosts the St. Patrick's Day Mass, where the beginning of the St. Patrick's Day parade begins here in this area of New Orleans. The area of our church we want to feature today is our prayer garden, and it is right here where we are standing in the middle of it, and I will begin to point out various aspects of the beauty of this part of our church. We never have to go very far in the calendar year to notice how important the church thinks Mary is in our spirituality and in our devotion. Mary, of course, we reverence her as the mother of the Redeemer, the mother of Jesus Christ. Mary is also the patronal feast of our parish church here, St. Mary Assumption. This area that we're in is relatively new. It's still developing, and it is less than 2 years old. I want to direct your attention first of all to our beautiful statue of Mary here. The alcove was always there, but it was empty for many years. And then we had a parishioner who loved this parish, was very devoted to it, and she passed away. In her memory, she wanted to landscape this area. And there was a lot of discussion about what statue of Mary to place in the alcove here. And after a lot of debate, we decided that our statuary, our images are pretty traditional. And we saw this image of Mary. It was on the other courtyard on the other side of the church. And we had it refurbished, and we installed it here in our grotto. And this is our tribute to Mary. This is our recognition of Mary as our mother and also the patroness of our parish family here. The space you are looking at here, this prayer garden, is relatively new. It's only about 3 years old. And previous to that, it was just a grassy area, seldom used by the parish family, seldom used in any function of the church. Through the generosity of a parishioner who has passed away, she wanted to leave a legacy. The legacy that she wanted to give was an enhanced, enlarged devotion to Mary. And so we called landscapers in, and what is before you is what you see. There are 4 square plots and 4 triangular plots. And there is a center plant surrounded by Korean boxwoods and then flowers in the center. The reason for that is because in New Orleans and other places in the world, prayer gardens and gardens are very important. Every city has a number of parks that you can go to and enjoy the beauty and the serenity of nature. It's a place apart. It's a place where the street noise is shut off. It's quiet, it's calm. You're surrounded by that kind of peace and that kind of atmosphere. That's what we want to create here in our prayer garden devoted to Mary. That eventually we will find uses for this, for our parish family to come and pray, to come and be quiet, to sit amidst the beauty that surrounds them and find that inner peace that sometimes is also very elusive. So the sculpture garden now is about complete. We have a few small things to do, but eventually we hope that this really does become a showpiece to Mary. We want to take this moment to show you our inner courtyard that's behind the church. And it's a beautiful area. We feel very fortunate in a city with a lot of concrete and brick that we have this kind of open space full of vegetation, flowers, and trees. And I'm standing underneath a very stately, magnificent magnolia. It probably is 160 years old, probably planted when the church grounds were landscaped. Off to my right are two very beautiful, also stately live oak trees. We have a variety of native vegetation, sago palms. We have devoted some time and effort to make this area welcoming and quite beautiful. Again, another place for contemplation, another place to feel the peace of nature, the serenity and the beauty that surrounds us here. This area here, this courtyard, is used during the school year. We have religious education on Monday afternoon, and the first, second, and third graders come from their schools, and the first thing they do is run around and enjoy this beauty, climb on the benches, climb the trees, and burn off energy before the classes start. It's a great place for them, and they enjoy this as we do. And the Seelos Shrine is also very close, and visitors to the shrine find this place a very peaceful, quiet place. You'll always find it to be quiet. You'll always find an area that can be a private space for you. This adds so much to our parish campus, and adds so much opportunity for our parishioners.